Привет, мои дорогие друзья! Hello, my dear friends! Hanna's with you, and today let's talk about verbs in Russian. Now, when you have learned some basic Russian phrases, it's time to start forming your own Russian sentences. To do it, you need to learn about Russian verbs. This is a big topic and introduces some of the most difficult concepts in Russian. So, don't worry if you need to go slowly or it takes some time to understand at first. You can always come back, review this and other my lessons. When you have completed this topic, you will have taken a major step forward in understanding Russian grammar. So, you will be pleased to know that Russian has only one present tense. In Russian, there is only one way of saying I read, I'm reading, and I have been reading. Instead, there is only one form. Я читаю. It's similar to the English present tense. Subject and basic verb. The present tense in Russian is used in several cases. First, to express the action that happens during a conversation. For example, now he is reading a book. Сейчас он читает книгу. Two, to express action that denote undeniable or known facts. The sun rises every morning. Солнце восходит каждое утро. Three, to indicate habitual and regular actions. Every day I read a book for an hour. Каждый день я читаю книгу по часу. And four, to express action that started in the past and continue or just stopped. I have been read this big novel for 2 months. Я читаю этот большой роман уже 2 месяца. So, Russian verbs change their endings depending on the subject. It happens a little in English, but not as much. For example, I read, he reads, she reads, we read. It happens according to 2 different patterns, known as the first conjugation and the second conjugation. Today, let's talk about the first conjugation. The first conjugation is used for verbs ending in t, but not it. It's the most common ать, ять, еть, ч. To form the verb to each person, you need to drop the last 2-3 letters of the infinitive, usually t, and add appropriate ending. For example, the word знать. Я знаю, ты знаешь, он, она, оно знает, мы знаем, вы знаете, Они знают.
Женщина должна знать о мужике все.
For example, if someone asks what languages do you know, you can answer: Я знаю русский язык.
Знаю греческий.
If you don't want to answer the phone, say it directly. Я знаю, это ты звонишь.
Я знаю, что это ты звонишь. Ты обычно 15 минут звонишь, потом сама приходишь.
Remember, you can make a statement negative by using the word не.
Не знаю.
If you don't want to tell something, you can always say: Я точно не знаю.
Я точно не знаю, я не помню моих родителей.
If you, like others, don't know something, say: Я тоже не знаю.
А кто это Тищенко?
Я не знаю.
Я тоже не знаю.
If you have to go, but don't know where, be honest, say it. Я не знаю куда.
Я не знаю куда.
To ask a question, we don't change anything in the sentence. We only add a question mark and the interrogative intonation. For example, ты знаешь какой-нибудь язык?
Знаешь ли какой-либо язык?
If you want to give importance to a person in a conversation, say it. Ты знаешь, кто с тобой разговаривает?
Вернись немедленно. Ты знаешь, кто с тобой разговаривает?
If you want to emphasize how much you love someone, say it. Ты же знаешь, как сильно я тебя люблю.
Максик, ну ты же знаешь, как мы вас любим.
But often, after this phrase, comes something not very pleasant. A request or a refusal of a request. So be careful. When you need to introduce yourself to someone you know, be direct. Марина меня знает.
Марина меня знает, я звонила ей.
Also, by asking a question, you can clarify. Он знает испанский, да?
Он знает испанский, да?
In Russian, we can deny in one sentence as many times as we want. Никто не знает точно.
Никто не знает точно, чем он болен.
If you don't know when your friend's birthday is, and there is no one to ask, you need to be honest. Мы не знаем, когда ты родился.
На самом деле мы не знаем, когда ты родился.
If you haven't introduced yourself, but the person knows too much about you, ask him. Откуда вы знаете, как меня зовут?
Откуда вы знаете, как меня зовут?
If you are surprised by some news and you want to share with others, you can start in this way. А вы знаете что?
А вы знаете, что только мужчины и собаки могут болеть простатитом?
If you want to know how long people have known each other, ask. Вы давно знаете его?
Скажите, пожалуйста, вы давно знаете гражданина Горбункова СС?
Да,